Z93, today's classic rock. Good morning. Welcome to the program. It is your morning rush with Scotty Perry. Thank you so much for tuning in and happy Monday. Hope you had a great weekend. Today on the show, we're going to talk about how sleeping too much is actually bad for you. We got some crazy town Halloween laws that are still in existence. Google's cool new phone and something it does for you. A dude who sold his girlfriend on eBay and what's going on at my blog at z93hv.com. Here's Sublime to get us going. Z93, today's classic rock, and check this out. Do you hate getting up early in the morning? You wish you could maybe sleep a little longer? Well, check this out. Sleeping too much is just as bad as sleeping too little. That's according to a new study. The researchers found that when people who slept 4 hours that night took a test, they performed like their brains were 9 years older. But they saw the same exact effect on people who slept over 10 hours. You hear that, Big Dill? Get up and get that ass moving. All right, next we're checking in with HudsonValleyWeather.com. We'll also see how your ride into work's moving along. We got some Green Day, Billy Idol, and The Offspring on Z93. Z93, today's classic rock. Good morning. It is your morning rush with Scotty Perry. And check this out. Believe it or not, there are some towns out there where you can get arrested for trick-or-treating if you're over 12 years old. And some legit penalties that follow with that as well. There's a city in Virginia, too, where teenagers who trick-or-treat can get up to 6 months in jail. And boy, I thought Middletown was bad for having an 8 p.m. curfew. Here's the Foo Fighters at Z93. Z93, today's classic rock. And don't you just hate how much your phone rings these days with all these stupid, bogus numbers? Well, check this out. Google just announced a new feature on their Pixel phones. It's called Call Screen. So now when you get a call, you can have a robot answer the phone for you. It'll transcribe what the person is saying, and you can pick a reply for the robot to say to them. Or you can just answer the phone and continue the conversation. How cool is that? Makes me rethink my iPhone choices. All right, next we're checking in with HudsonValleyWeather.com. We'll also check in on your ride into school and work. We got some White Stripes, Motley Crue, and Led Zeppelin on Z93. Z93, today's classic rock. Good morning. It is your morning rush with Scotty Perry. And here's something I find hard to believe. Streaming hasn't stopped people from pirating music yet. Yep, that's right. According to a new report, 38% of people still get music illegally. And the two most popular ways are stream ripping and illegal downloads. I just don't understand with iHeart Radio, Spotify, Pandora, Amazon Music, Apple Music, and YouTube, you still need to steal music? You know, I'm more of a borrower of music because eventually I delete it. All right, here's Green Day. It's Z93. Z93, today's classic rock. And a guy in London listed his girlfriend for sale on eBay as a prank over the past weekend. He described her as you'd describe a used car, but the price got up to $119,000 before eBay pulled the listing. She says there's no hard feelings though, but she may be planning a revenge prank. Sounds pretty cool, right? Sounds like those two got a great relationship. All right, next we're checking in with HudsonValleyWeather.com. We'll also check in with your ride into work and school. We got some Stain, Pink Floyd, and Ozzy on Z93. It's Disturbed, Down with the Sickness for Bender and Poughkeepsie, Z93, today's classic rock. And here's a great one to get your day off to a good start. A woman was filming a promo video with a horse, and she gets down on all fours and crawls under the horse and peeks out through his hind legs. And that is when things went absolutely terribly wrong. And you can imagine what happens, but you can see it happen now by heading to my blog at z93hv.com. The keyword is Scotty. Next, we're checking in with HudsonValleyWeather.com. We got some Led Zeppelin, Pearl Jam, and in 7 minutes, it's Heart on Z93.